Midway Speedway. It's showtime. All right, race fans, here's how we're going to come out tonight for the first heat race of the night. Your POWRi Superstock's going to come out on the track right now. Starting on the pole in the 820, Jimmy Thomas. On his outside in the 32-inch, John Newell. Row number 2, starting on the inside in the 53 is going to be Danny O'Neill. On his outside is going to be the 7 of the Wild Child, Joshua Lewis. And starting shotgun, row number 3 in the 56, Mark Davis. All right, race fans, lights are off. Looking to go back to green flag racing action for the first time here Friday night here. As Keith up in the flag stand going to do his little jig. Jimmy Thomas there on the front row going to look for a good start here at a turn number 4. First green flag of the night is up in the air. Down the front stretch, here they come. Oh, a lot of smoke there for the Wild Child of Joshua Lewis. Looking like a Cheech and Chong movie here early. Gonna get a little bit of smoke. Gonna get the mosquitoes out of the area, but right now it's on the 820 of Lewis. Coming out of turn number 4 right now. Bumping and banging Davis. Flying around right now. Here comes the 32 and John Newell moving around the speedway. Here comes Joshua Lewis. Maybe he's got a little bit of turbo there with the smoke going on underneath the machine. Looking to the inside of Thomas. Nothing doing at a turn number 4. Down the front stretch, though, Jimmy Thomas going to be your race leader. Lewis right there. On and tail, there's the drone, Nathan Warson Photography. All over the back bumper. Here comes the 56, though, Mark Davis. Looking to make a run here, trying to get into that top 3 spot as the field works through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, though, still Jimmy Thomas, your race leader. The Wild Child, though, trying to rip the lip on the high side, get a little bit of momentum. Lots of smoke out of the 32X. Looking like another Cheech and Chong movie, maybe a sequel with Willie Nelson this time. Caution on the speedway. Oh, we got a blown right rear there on the 32 end of John Newell. As the Joker welding a caution is going to come out for the first time this evening. I'd like to welcome everybody watching on ShowMeDirt.tv. Looking at a great shot there from Warson Photography cruising around, and everyone watching live on Facebook. Getting a great shot of the speedway. I tell you, that is the best views. Look at that sunset going down over there. Your race leader, the 820 of Jimmy Thomas, Joshua Lewis. We're going to call him Cheech and Chong. Maybe him, Cheech, and we'll call John Newell Chong. All the smoke those guys got flowing up here in the area. Early race action. Coming to the line, lights are going to go off. Looking to go green to flag racing this next time. Mark Davis trying to work his way up there in the 56. Coming out of turn number 4, looking for the next green flag, and here they come. Stomping on the throttle down the front stretch. Mark Davis on an absolute rail. Gonna power move it through 1 and 2. Got a good jump here on Thomas down the back stretch. See you later. There goes Mark Davis into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, Mark Davis figured out which one hit the throttle, and that boy is gone like a freight train. And Lewis gonna get a little help there on a mid-slide job. White Castle was closed. Missed the slider. Good attempt at turn number 3. But the drive-through said we are short-staffed. Mark Davis figured out which one hit the throttle. And that boy is gone like a freight train. And Lewis gonna get a little. The wild child Joshua Lewis right there. As we got lane choices here on the Delaware double file restart right now. Mark Davis starting in row number 3, working his way to the top spot. Rocking and rolling. Still a lot of smoke out of the 7 of Joshua Lewis. Looking for the green flag. Mark Davis going to be your race leader down the front stretch. Going to stamp on the gas and got a good jump there. Here he comes out of turn number 2, stomping on the throttle. Tough break there for the 820 of Jimmy Thomas. Shuffles all the way back to 4th with the 53 of Danny O'Neill there sitting in 2nd. Sends it in a little bit too hard. Here comes the wild child trying to make a run on the outside. Nothing doing there. Going to crossover move. Side by side at the line. Davis says, battle it out all you want. I'm going to check out. Like when my kid looks at my bank account and wants to try to buy a race car like he tried to do a couple weeks ago. That was interesting, but that's a different story. Mark Davis still, though, your race leader, and he is gone. He is gone. And Lewis trying another slide job, and he's going to make it stick. But Danny O'Neill's going to check up, throw it in reverse, and going to try to keep it going. 1 to go. Mark Davis gonna not see another caution flag thrown out. The white one's thrown down the back chute. Mark Davis is gonna go for the final time. And a turn number 3 coming out of turn number 4. From last to first, checkered flag for Mark Davis. All right, Power Eye Superstocks Heat Race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole, the 41, Donnie Miller. On his outside in the 164, Michael Muskrat. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 82 of Brandon Hall. On his outside, the 32 of Jim Button. For your Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Superstock Heat Race number 2. Down the backstretch, they're going to go looking for the green flag. Lights are off, getting ready to drop the hammer. It's been a showtime already tonight. Over 80 cars and stars checked in with us tonight. Who's going to victory lane tonight? Green flag is in the air here. They're going to come flying down the front stretch. Michael Muskrat to an early race lead, but here comes Donnie Miller back to the inside. He got a good side-by-side battle down the backstretch. They're going to go. Muskrat's going to take it over into turn number 3. Drove it in a little bit deeper. Miller right there still with him coming out of turn number 4. But lap number 1's going to go to the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Single file now down the speedway. Muskrat, your race leader down the back chute. Miller right there with him. Jim Button is 82 of Brandon Hall. Little off the throttle down there in the back stretch as they come out of turn number 4. Your race leader, Michael Muskrat. Try it. Look at him work the cushion up on the high side of the speedway into 1 and 2. Going high down the backstretch, going to tap that backstretch wall. Muskrat and Miller right now putting on a great view. Those of you watching on ShowMeDirt.tv get a great view from Morrison Photography and his drone footage as he's right next to the bumper of the 41 of Donnie Miller. But down the backstretch, Donnie Miller trying to reel in the Michael Muskrat. Jim Button sitting in 3rd, and Brandon Hall going to round out your field right now as he has steering issues through turn number 2. He's got her jammed all the way to the left, and it ain't even moving. But right now, Donnie Miller trying to reel in the 164 of Muskrat. What a battle. Here comes Miller to the back bumper. We're going to have a race for the lead here. Race fans out of turn number 4. Muskrat's still going to be your race leader. Into turn number 1 they go. Donnie Miller right there. Lap traffic of Brandon Hall going to become an issue here as laps are starting to tick down. Hall right in the way of both of your race leaders. He's going to go to the high side of the speedway. Muskrat and Miller both going to clear him. Out of turn number 2, Muskrat's got a little bit more speed out of the corners, but Miller gains him right into the entry. Coming out of turn number 4, though, you can see the doctor's jacket in the air. 1 to go. Who's it going to be for your Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Superstock Heat Race number 2? Side by side at the backstretch. Here comes Miller. Looking to run into turn number 3. Not quite a checkers or wreckers scenario, but side by side at a turn number 4. Muskrat's going to hold on. All right, a little bit of Midwest mod action coming out. Heat race number 1, lining up like this for your Norse Logging Power Eye Midwest mods. Starting on the pole, the 5C of Brian Cook. On his outside, the 05 of Cheyenne Bowman. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 21 of Mason Roden. On his outside, the 41 of Paul Scott. Row number 3 on the inside will be the 32 of Smokin' Joe Francis. On his outside, the 343G of Joshua Gerber. And starting shotgun in the 57H, Richard Hines. Looking for the green flag, smashing the gas. Here they come. Down into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Cook. Cheyenne got a little squirrely there. Here comes Smokin' Joe Francis down to the inside right there of Roden. Smokin' Joe to the inside of Cheyenne here through turns number 3 and 4. Cook still your race leader, but Joe Francis up to that second spot. Cheyenne right there gonna do a little bit of bumper tap. Francis almost gonna lose it. Keeps it up, gonna shuffle back to about the 4th spot. Coming into turn number 3 and 4. Brian Cook there in the 5C. The Captain America machine. Still your race leader, Cheyenne Bowman, having a solid run right now, but here comes the 41 of Paul Scott. Look at the inside of her down the back chute. They're going to go side by side into turn number 3. Cheyenne running the high side of the speedway. Got a good slide job coming into turn number 4. Oh, Cheyenne, phenomenal race there in that second spot. Solid run for her right now, but still Brian Cook. Oh, we got the 21 of Roden going around. And he's still going, so we still got your race for the race lead. And it's still going to be Brian Cook, Paul Scott there sitting in that second. Joe Francis and then Cheyenne Bowman battling it out for that 3rd spot. Francis is going to get her on the low side of the speedway. Bowman going to drop back to the 4th. Caution on the speedway. High off of turn number 4. That looks, the Joker Welding caution going to come out, and that looks like the 343G of Joshua Gerber there. Going around in turn number 4. So the Norse Logging Midwest mods getting there first. Joker Welding caution of the evening. Got them lined, stacked, and packed. Looking to go back. Green flag racing. Here they come out of turn number 4. Going to smash the throttle. Green flags back in the air. Down into turn number 1. Cook's still going to be a race leader, but here comes Smokin' Joe Francis to the high side of the speedway. Nothing doing, but here comes Paul Scott. There, the 41 trying to get to the inside of Cook. Nothing doing right now. Cook going to slide up. Joe's got to check up a little bit of contact coming high out of turn number 4. We got a 3-car battle for the lead. Oh my goodness, a lot of pure pandemonium here. Early racing action. This is going to be a dandy of a feature. Down the back chute, they go into turn number 3. Cook going to be your race leader. Throw a blanket over the top 5 drivers. Cook, Francis, Scott, Roden, and Bowman going to be your top 5 right now. Smoking Joe Francis, look at the inside of Brian Cook there in the 5 seat. Down the back chute, they're going to go Paul Scott there, sitting in 3rd. Cheyenne Bowman looking to get that 4th spot back. Going to slide up on Mason. Caution on the speedway. The 343G of Joshua Gerber going around there out of turn number 2. Going to get them stacked and packed. There's a Joker Welding caution came back out there for the 343G of Joshua Gerber. Going to be a green, white, checkered this next time. It's been Brian Cook from the drop of green. But everybody else, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th have been just jockeying for position. Here we go, green, white, checker time. Down the front stretch, throttling it down here. They come into turn number 1. Oh, Roden threw it in hard, couldn't control it. Everybody dumped out of the way, but right now, look at the race for the lead. Cook, Francis, Scott coming out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. Brian Cook holding off the smoking Joe Francis and Paul Scott as they come down the back stretch. Looking into turn number 3. Who's going to drive it in harder? Francis had a check up. Brian Cook back on the throttle. Checkered flag going to go to the Captain America, Brian Cook. Joe Francis, Paul Scott going to be your top 3. I don't know about y'all, but I did not want that one to end. Or Norris Logging, PowerEye Midwest Mod. Heat race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole in the 64, Pete Richardson. On his outside in the 68, Clinton Betts. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 27 of Anthony Greenplate. On his outside, the 4 of Caleb Rhodes. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 4C of Braden Connor. On his outside, the 62M of Jimmy Burris. Here we go, looking for the green flag and a stomp on the throttle another time here. Norris Logging, PowerEye Midwest Modified Styles. Peter Richardson going to drive down the low side of the speedway. And 1 and 2 there, the 4. Caleb Rhodes got a great start there, the 4C there in the yellow and blue there. It's going to be Braden Connor. As they come down the front stretch, Peter Richardson, no stranger to leading out here. As the 27 of Anthony Greenplate a little off the pace right now, but he's getting it figured out. Breaking news, the 27 of Anthony Greenplate, first time ever in a car. So I will be nice. But Peter Richardson right now checking out like my bank account on a Friday night when I come to Midway. Out of turn number 4, here comes the race for second though, with the 4 of Caleb Rhodes and the 68 of Clinton Betts. And it's going to get the race there in second, but Rhodes going to drive back underneath him out of turn number 2 down the back chute. They got a good battle. Down the back stretch, Rhodes going to get a good run here, but Betts going to drive it hard on the high side. So did Rhodes. Both had a fall single file. Of course, Braden Connor going to fall in behind them. Richardson right now, your race leader down the back chute. He's going to go into turn number 3 all by himself like the chess club president on prom night, as he's going to bring it into turn number 4 and lead another one. Peter Richardson running the midline here around the mighty Midway Speedway. Laps aren't ticking down right now. Richardson, Rhodes, that's going to be your top three. The 4C of Braden Connor. The 27 of Anthony Greenplate. As he's going to have Peter Richardson coming down around him right about now. As they get ready to roll out of turn number 4, Richardson going to have Greenplate to deal with as a lap car. White flag in the air, 1 to go for the 64. Got to go of Peter Richardson. Going to drive it down to the low side of the speedway, down the back. Going to clear the lap track. Greenplate. First time in the car as he's going to come in through. That's close. Out of turn number 4, though, checkered flag in the air for the 64 of Peter Richardson. Out of turn number 4, the battle for second going to be single file as the 4 of Caleb Rhodes in the 68 of Clinton Betts going to round out your top 3. All right, race fans, your Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Mod Heat race number 3. Gonna roll out onto the track right now, and here's how they're gonna line up. Starting on the pole, the 25, Billy Jones. On his outside, the 33, Steve Muhlenberg. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is gonna be the 5H of Austin Huntley. On his outside, the 7C of Derek Cook. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 45 of Colt 45, Colt Cheevers. On his outside, the 6 of Corey Henson. Out of turn, no start, no start, no start, no start, no start, no start. Hey. Easy turbo. Easy turbos. I'd like to welcome everybody watching live on Facebook. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Next time, come on out to the track and hang out with us. It's a great place to hang out with. Great people, great food. Looking for the green flag at this time. There we go. It's going to be a good start down the front stretch. Muhlenberg going to take the early race. He's going to drop it down to the low side of the speedway. Cook to the high side. Billy Jones there. And here comes Colt Cheevers at the 45. Going to make it 3 wide down the back chute. Coming out of turn number 4 there. Colt Cheevers going to be holding on. Right now, though, it's on the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. With 25 of Billy Jones, and he's got the 45 and the 7. All over the back bump. As they start slicing and dicing and every little bit of bumping and banging between Cook and Cheevers is all Muhlenberg, but here comes Cheevers to the inside of Jones. Down into 1 and 2, out of turn number 2, though, you're racing. Muhlenberg's over the balance for second. Here comes Cheevers to the inside of Jones. Passes him like a rocket ship. Jones going to get back to that back bumper, say, I'm still here. Muhlenberg says, battle it out. I want to run away. Who's it going to be? 3 laps in, now the back stretch. Muhlenberg going to be your race leader. Followed by Cheevers, Jones, Cook. And that's going to be the 5H of Austin Huntley, going to be rounding out your top 5 there. And the 6 of Corey Henson going to round out your field. Muhlenberg right now still trying to pull away, but Colt Cheevers starting to get a good run right now. Oh, caution as Corey Henson goes around. Going to bring out the Joker Welding caution. 4 laps in. Tough break, the 6 of Corey Henson heading pit side. Brought out the Joker Welding caution. Speaking of Joe with Joker Welding, he's feeling a little under the weather tonight. So if y'all can blow his Joker Welding Facebook page up with "Feel Better," I'm sure he would appreciate all the notifications. Just tell him that I sent you. Right now, your race leader's the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg, but the 45 of Colt Cheevers doing what he does best, working his way from the back row to the front. The lights are down. Looking to go back to green flag racing action here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Down into turn number 1 and 2 down the back stretch. Oh, contact between Huntley and Cook. Cook's going to keep it going as they keep rocking and rolling down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. Muhlenberg, your race leader. Colt Cheevers three-wheeling around the speedway right now. Got a good run here in that 45. Down into turn number 2. Here comes Colt Cheevers. We got a race for the lead right now. Race fans, hold on to this one. Down out of turn number 4 is still going to be Muhlenberg, your race leader. Out of turn number 2, Cheevers is getting a good run here. Muhlenberg going to drive away. Cheevers was to the back bumper. Flag man with a white flag in his hand. Out of turn number 4, white flag in the air. 1 to go. Muhlenberg, Cheevers, Jones, your top 3 as it sits right now. Down the into turn number 3. Cheevers had to check up. Muhlenberg bobbles it. They both have to check up. Out of turn number 4, who's it going to be at the line? Hold on, race fans. Hold on, race fans. Hold on, race fans. I need a replay. Thomas, my friend, show me dirt. I'm going to need a replay of the finish. From the way we're looking at it right here on the Midwest Sheet Metal Instant Replay, your winner is going to be the 45 of Colt Cheever. All right. As we get ready for your USRA stock cars coming out, and here's how they're going to line up for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole, the number 9, Mark Simon. On his outside, the 7 of William Garner. Row number 2 on the inside is going to be the 5 of Robert White. On his outside, the hypnotist of the O, Mason Beck. Green flag down into turn number 1. Here comes Simon and Garner going to battle it out. There comes the hypnotist of Beck there on the high side of the speedway. Lots of jockeying and jiving right now. Here they come. Mark Simon going to make a little bit more contact with Garner here. Garner going to get him a little bit on the high side. New race leader. Garner going to get it there as they come out of turn number 2. Simon trying to get back on the loud throttle is a 5 of Robert Wright right there as well. Here comes Simon going to dive bomb into turn number 3. Had to checking up the field. Throw a blanket over the field right now. Here comes Simon back underneath Garner. The kamikaze move not working quite yet. Here comes White all over the back bumper of Simon right now. Mason Beck just sitting back there saying, I'm going to bide my time, because here comes White and Simon going to be bumping door panels. Oh, it's pure pandemonium in turns 1 and 2 down the back stretch. Here comes Garner. Got a good little run right now working for him. Mark Simon still trying to slide around the speedway. White going to go a little bit higher right now, trying to find something. Here comes Mason Beck to the inside of White. Going single file right now. Here they come as Garner got a good check out down the back chute into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4. Garner going to be your race leader. Simon had a checkup. Don't know what happened there. Here comes White to the race lead. Or sorry, to second. Simon around there in turn number 3. Down the back chute, they're going to go. Garner still your race leader. In the Ozark Night Sky, down on turn number 4 is going to be Garner. Mark Simon having a lot of issues maneuvering to turns 3 and 4 as White has worked his way up to that second spot. Beck sitting there third. Simon trying to get back. As Garner getting the 1 to go. As he is going to go down the backstretch for the final time. Simon going to turn around in 1 and 2. But out of turn number 4, checkered flag for William Garner. Robert White, Mason Beck going to be your top 3, and Simon going to round out the field. USRA Stock Car Heat Race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 41 of Brian White. On his outside, the 50 of Daryl Hurt. And row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 71 of Peyton McDowell. Looking for the green flag here. They come out of turn number 4. Stopping on the throttle. There comes White. Oh, Hurt going to give it back to the back bumper there. Here we go. A little bit of fun and banging right now. Early in lap number 1. White going to throw it in hard in 3 and 4. Here comes Daryl Hurt there in the 50. Oh, my goodness. I love the way the 50 throws that tire up in the air through the corners. My goodness. That is a thing of beauty as it just dangles there, but right now it's all the 41 of Brian White as he's going to power it out of turn number 4. Going to lead a number. My goodness, man, I'm 350 pounds, and I think when Daryl Hurt comes around the track out of the corner, I can lay under that wheel. I just might have a lot of courage right now. I'm not sure, but I think that's what we're doing. We're going to roll with it. But right now, it's still the 41 of Brian White going to be your race leader. Hurt in second. And the 71 of Preston McDowell is off the speedway. So right now, it is a 2-car show as White's going to be your race leader. Hurt going to be there in second down the back chute. Man, Hurt. Race fans, if you want to watch a car hook up and go, just watch the 50 of Daryl Hurt. Sorry, Brian White, you're hooked up too, but I don't think I can fit under your left front. Oh, there, maybe I could there. As I think he heard me talking about him. As he's coming out of turn number 4, been in total control from the top of green. Just making sure he's hitting his marks for racing action later on this evening. Coming into 3, coming out of turn number 4, your race leader is going to be Brian White. Going to get that white flag. Going to get the 1 to go signal for the 41. Hurt. I talked too much about him. The white flag's going to drop. He's still sitting there in that second spot, but out of turn number 4 for the final time. Checkered flag, and to go to the 41 of Brian White. All right, Midway Speedway, it's time for a little bit of late model action. Here's how heat race number 1 is going to line up. Starting on the pole in the 4A, Dustin Atkinson. On his outside, the 00 of Dylan Bates. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 16 of Rick Brown. On his outside, the 221 of Jerry Brown. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 5 JR of Noah Ames. On his outside, the 5 of Rendell Ames. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Hold on, race fans, late model style here at Midway Speedway, throttling down the front stretch. Double digits with us here tonight as they come into turns on number 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of bumping and baking there between Brown and Brown. Down the back stretch, Jerry Brown's going to give him a little bit of room here. They come, but look at the battle for the race lead. At a turn number 4, Atkinson's on the throttle right now. Lap number 1 is going to go to Dylan Bates as he's trying to do a little bit of high side hustling right now. Jerry Brown out of the throttle. Rick Brown out of the throttle. Holy smokes, what's going on there for the battle for third? But look at the race lead. Still side by side. Still going to be Bates, your race leader. Down the backstretch, here comes Atkinson. No stranger to the front row as he comes into turns 3. Bates is going to drive in hard, going to try a crossover move out of turn number 4. Caution on the speedway. Woo! Oh, the 5 Junior, the 5 JR of Noah Ames going around there in turn number 2. Going to bring out the Joker Welding Supply caution. But my goodness, was that about to turn up and get very, very interesting, race fans. The 5 Junior of Noah Ames going around. Green flag back in the air, bumping and banging. Man, this is going to be a good feature. Down the front, back out of turn number 2, down the back stretch. Bates is going to be a race leader. Here comes Atkinson. Here comes the 221 of Jerry Brown. Got a good run here and there for him. Coming out of turn number 4, Atkinson. As Bates got a little squirrely out of 4, Atkinson going to jump all over and say, hi, see ya. Here comes Jerry Brown there in the 221. Simple design there on that car. And turns 3, coming out of turn number 4. Atkinson going to be your race leader. We got a battle through it up here for the second spot between Bates and Jerry Brown there, the 221. Rick Brown in 4th as Rendell Ames sitting in 5th. Noah Ames going to round out the field. Right now, though, Dustin Atkinson's trying to check out early. They're in the 4A. Bates, Brown, Ames. This is an announcer's dreams. Everybody's name's the same. At a turn number 4, Atkinson still going to be your race leader. Bates and Jerry Brown still going to be your top 3 as they throttle down the back stretch. They got the vortex going. Old Glory's waving in the middle of the track. The white flag's waving for Dustin Atkinson. Down into turn number 1. He's going to go for the final time tonight. Dylan Bates, Jerry Brown, 1, 2, and 3 around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air for the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Dylan Bates, Jerry Brown going to be your top 3. Ooh, man. That's going to be a feature race later this evening. All right, race fans. As we get ready for our next race of the late models here at Lebanon Speedway, brought to you by Spectrum Designs. Heat race number 2 is going to line up like this. Starting on the pole, the 74, Kyle Bates. On his outside, the 13W of Trent Wynn. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 13 of Joey Smith. On his outside, the 14W of Dustin Walker. And starting shotgun in the 52, Stephen Price. Joey Smith not making the call. Oh, 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 no start, no start, no start. Race fans, if you look there in turn number 4, there is an orange cone. They cannot stomp on the throttle until their nose hits the cone. That right there is why we got a no start, but they're going to line it back up. They're going to throttle it out there this time down the front stretch. Trent went off to a quick start. Bates is going to shuffle back. Stephen Price right there, going to try to avoid him. Dustin Walker there in the 14, trying to shuffle his way around, trying to find something moving on right now, but right now is the 13 of Trent Wynn. Bates right there, that's going to be the 74 of Kyle Bates. Getting more and more comfortable there in that 74, but here comes the 14W of Dustin Walker. Trying to make a good run right now, but the 13 of Trent Wynn saying boogity, 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 let's go late model racing, folks. First time I've seen him in one, as he is typically in a Midwest Modified. This is his first night, I believe, out here in a late model. So Trent Wynn looking like a veteran out there early, as Dustin Walker trying to reel him in. Kyle Bates, Stephen Price going to round out the field right now. Down at a turn number 2, your race leader there at the 13, Trent Wynn. Dustin Walker there sitting in second, trying to find something to reel in your race leader. Down at a turn number 4, Trent Wynn putting on a good run right now, as we got a caution on the speedway. The Joker Welding Supply caution going to come out for the 74 of Kyle Bates. Lights are off. Looking to go back to green flag racing this next time by Trent Wynn, your race leader. Justin Walker, Stephen Price, Kyle Bates, what the field looks like right now. Getting ready to rock and roll at a turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Here they come down the front stretch. And 3 wide out of turn number 2. Here comes Kyle Bates, the inside of Walker. Price gets shuffled back to the back of the field. Walker going to bring it in high out of the speedway. Right now, Trent Wynn says, battle it out. Let me get more clean laps here. And my first night out here in the late model down the max chute, he's going to go. Crafty veterans for the 13 of Trent Wynn. Going to slide through turn number 3 and 4. Walker behind him. Bates all over the back bumper of Price. Nothing going there for the 74 quite yet. Down out of turn number 2. Look at the battle we got here between Price and Bates. They're starting to battle it out, but right now it's still Trent Wynn going to have the doctor's jacket this time. 1 to go for the 13 of Trent Wynn. Walker sends it in so hard. Oh my goodness. Checkered flag's gonna come out. 14 of Dustin Walker. your J2 race cars, USRA Modified. Here, race number 1's going to line up like this, starting on the pole. The 9 of Sam Petty. On his outside, the 65 of Chris Jackson. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 1B of Bobby Williams. On his outside, the 18H of Trent Harrison. All right, see if we can get a good start here this time. Green flags in the air down the front stretch. Chris Jackson, no stranger to the whole shot. Oh, the 1B of Bobby Williams going around at turn number 1. Gonna bring out the Joker Welding and Supply caution. As you can see, that spin started from about 10 feet past the flag stand. And he ended up in the middle of turn number 1. No start, no start, no start, no start. Everyone's a little antsy tonight. Having a little bit of starting issues, race fans. We talked about it earlier in the program. You see that orange cone down there in turn number 4. They cannot fire until the nose of the car is at that cone, and everyone's just a little antsy right now, wanting to get that track position that we know is oh so precious. Oh, there we go. We got a good start this time. Can we keep it going and get a lap in the book? Sam Petty to the back bumper. Chris Jackson here comes on 1B, gonna slide Harrison down into 3 and 4. Jackson gonna be your race leader. Lap number 1 and go to Chris Jackson. Turn number 4 right now. That's all the J2 race car chassis of Chris Jackson and Sam Petty right there. Look at a good battle here between Bobby Williams and the 18H of Trent Harrison. Good battle here, battling for 3rd and 4th right now on the speedway, but Chris Jackson's checking out. Says, see you later. Oh, Chris Jackson right now. Sam Petty trying to find different lanes. The 1B Bobby Williams trying to reel something in right now. Nothing doing. Trent Harrison and the 18H trying to figure something out right now, but trying to figure out we still got feature time coming up here later. As down the back stretch here, race leader Chris Jackson's going to take it. Sam Petty going into turn number 3 as Jackson comes out of turn number 4. Beautiful shot on ShowMeDirt.tv. shoot, he's going to go Sam Petty, but we still got a battle between Williams and Harrison there for that third and fourth spot. White flag in the air. It's been all the Chris Jackson show. As he's going to take it down out of turn number 2 for the final time for the J2 race cars here, race number 1. And turn number 3, here he comes out of turn number 4. Checkered flag, Chris Jackson. All right, your J2 race cars, USRA B Mod here. Race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole, the 16-8, Donnie Betts on his outside, the 6 of Jay Flynn. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 71C of Tim Clemens on his outside, the 16M of Brian Myers. Got a little bit of debris on the speedway. Hey, you better be going to get me some food. I see what are you going to the concessions or where are you going? Yeah, you with the phone in your hand talking to your friends. Well, the food's the other way. Nope. Nothing. Ain't got no respect for nobody. Hey, we got Captain America in the house. Now we got Batman in the house too. Still got a little bit of debris here on the speedway. Well, I'm gonna tell you how it is, race fans. I'm just a sucker for a superhero themed car. I just am. As we get ready, hopefully we can drop the green flag this time. Donnie Betts, Jay Flynn, Tim Clemens, Brian Myers on the field right now. Green flag in the air, throwing her sideways out of turn number 4. Jay Flynn going to shuffle down in the inside spot. Here he goes, going to try to slide job onto Betts. Nothing doing there. Here comes Myers to the inside of Flynn. Oh, Clemens going to shuffle back to that 4 spot, but right now, Betts, your race leader. Here comes Flynn, and here comes Myers to the inside. The Batmobile's on a roll. Single file, Myers to the low side of speedway. Jay Flynn, Clemens going a little squirrely there in 1 and 2. Going to keep her rolling. Going to lose a lot of ground on your race leaders. It's a 3-car battle right now out of turn number 4. It's going to be Donnie Betts, Flynn, and Myers going to be your top 3 right now. But here comes Flynn. Oh, my goodness. Good save by Flynn. Heads up, driving by Brian Myers. As your second and third place cars right there. Got to keep it straight right now, but it's all the 68 of Donnie Betts, your race leader in the black and blue machine right there, coming out of turn number 2, looking like me after I walk in after a late night of racing, and my wife is mad at the time I get home with the black and blue. Out of turn number 4, Donnie Betts, your race leader. Jay Flynn, Brian Myers still going to be your top 3 as they come around out of turn number 2. Jay Flynn having some solid runs here as of late. But the car to beat's always the 65 of Chris Jackson, who won here. Oh no, Betts is trying to hold on. Flynn had to go high side. Oh my goodness, heads up driving by Donnie Betts, was able to slide, save it, keep the momentum going a little bit enough. But Flynn's now to the back bumper. Flynn gonna do a little bit of high side hustling through 1 and 2. Here comes the 16 of Brian Myers. Down into turn number 3, we got a good battle going on right now. Flynn, high side hustling again, moving up the speedway. White flags in the air. Who's it going to be? Donnie Beck's got a good run. Myers drove it in a little too low, jumped the inside cushion. Nothing doing there. Betts into turn number 3 for the final time. Flynn to the high side, nothing doing. Checkered flag. Donnie Betts, Jay Flynn, Brian Myers, and Tim Clemens going to round out the field. As we get ready to rock and roll onto our next classic cars out here tonight. All right, it's a little bit of Power Eye Pierce stock time presented by Macrodoodle. Starting on the pole is going to be 057 of Sheldon Roberts. On his outside, the 57D of Dalton Roberts. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 88R of Robin Showers. On his outside, the 53 of Richard Bergs. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 9 of Mike Piercy. And on his outside, the 6ER of Jeff Hilton. Looking for the green flag, smashing the gas. Here we go. Pure stock time into turn number 1. Early race lead, going to go to the 57D of Dalton Roberts down the back chute. Here comes the 88 Robert Showers. Into turns 3. Showers there in the 88, my old jersey number at a turn number 4. Oh, is it going to be? It's still going to be the 57D of Dalton Roberts, your race leader. Got a good one going on. Here's the 53 of Richard Burks there on the high side hustle. Got Mike Piercy to the inside of him. Good battle right there for third. Coming out of turn number 4, that was still the 57D of Dalton Roberts trying to slice and dice on the speedway right now. Robin Showers trying to find something there. Here comes Richard Burks and Piercy. Down at it. Oh, Burks. Oh, no. Hold on. Is he going to save it? Wow. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how that happened. But right now, your race lead is still going to be the 57D of Dalton Roberts. He's got Showers all over him, and Burks probably needs a change of drawers. After that one, down the back chute, though, here they come into turn number 3. Robin Showers got a good run here on the 57D of Dalton Roberts out of turn number 4. Showers just all over the back bumper, putting the pressure on now, saying, hey, I'm going to come for that top spot, but here comes the 9 of Mike Piercy. Having a good run. Here comes Showers to the inside. He's got a good run into turn number 3. Roberts sends it back in hard. Coming out of turn number 4, man, this is going to get interesting. Neither driver's wanting to give up an inch. Showers looks like he's shifted gears, found another one there down the back chute. They're going to go out of turn number 2. It's Showers trying to find a good lane here. Piercy there in third. The 6ER of Jeff Hilton sitting in 4th. As coming out of turn number 4, it's still Dalton Roberts and Robin Showers. There in 1 and 2. Piercy there sitting in 3rd down the back chute. They're going to go. Still Dalton Roberts running a precision race right now, was able to hold off a charging 88 of Robin Showers down the front stretch. Dr. Jackets in the air, 1 to go. Down the back stretch, Showers trying to get a good run here. Nothing doing here for the 57D. Dalton Roberts got a good run out of turn number 4. Checkered flag going to go to the 57D of Dalton Roberts. Robin Showers and Mike Piercy going to round out your top 3. All right, your Macrodoodles Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole in the 42, Levi Harris. On his outside, the 5 of Justin McDowell. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the L34, the grocery getter, the station wagon of James Aretas. On his outside, the 8K of Tyler Knudsen. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 17 of Austin Wilson. And on his outside, the 1A of Noah Wolf. We're seeing a little bit of debris there in the middle of turn number 1. Oh, looking for the green flag, power, pure stock style. Down the front stretch, here they come. And turn number 1, here comes Levi Harris, going to be your race leader early, but here comes the 5, Justin McDowell. Reedus right there as well there in the station wagon trying to find his way up the speedway. Out of turn number 4 right now. Lap number 1's going to go to the 42 of Levi Harris, but here comes Reedus on the high side of the speedway. Down the back stretch, they're going to go. McDowell's going to get underneath them, and so is Knudsen. And here they come out of turn number 4. Lots of slicing and dicing right now. James Reedus trying to find his way. Levi Harris there in the 42 with a solid run. Here comes Reedus, going to split the distance. 2 for 1 special down the back stretch. Looking to the outside of McDowell. Here comes the grocery getter. McDowell to the inside, drag race to the line. McDowell's going to hold off. Right now, Reedus couldn't get the 2 for 1 special, but he's trying to hold on. Here comes McDowell to the inside. Got a good run down the back chute. James Reedus going to drive back high on the speedway with Tyler Knudsen all over him there, sitting in that 3rd spot. Caution on the speedway. Noah Wolf going around there in turn number 2. Going to bring out the Joker Welding and Supply caution for the first time for your Macrodoodles Power Eye Pure Stocks. Down into turn number 2. Here comes the field right now. It's McDowell, your race leader. Knudsen and Reedus going to be battling out there for a second. The grocery getter in a beautiful another car out of turn number 4. Side by side, McDowell says battle it out, boys. Knudsen going to move up to the 2nd spot. Reedus trying to slide underneath Knudsen. What a battle we got going on right here as Harris is going to shuffle back to that 4th spot. Here comes Wilson and there in the 17, but right now throw a blanket over your top 3 cars as they, oh my goodness, Knudsen to the top side of the speedway. Got a good run down the back chute. Reedus is trying to come with him, trying to make it 3 wide. Reedus is poking his nose in wherever he can, trying to get under McDowell, nothing doing. James Reedus is getting blocked out like triple team Shaquille O'Neal in the 04 Lakers dynasty. Down the back stretch, Knudsen up the high spot. Reedus gonna push it 3 wide again, trying to get the 2 for 1 special. White flag in the air, doctor's jackets in the air. Oh, Knudsen to the high side. Reedus spun into McDowell. Reedus has got to run down the back stretch. My goodness, who's it gonna be? Oh, Knudsen to the back bumper, McDowell to the front bumper of Reedus. It's a bump it and bang it down the front stretch. James Reedus taking the checkered. Holy smokes, that's only heat race number 1. Hold on. Midway, I got to ask you a question. How about that one? Oh. Hey, we got 2 more of those coming up, guys. Hold on. Save the energy. All right, your Macadoodle Power Eye Pure Stock going to be coming out on the track right now for heat race number 3. Starting on the pole in the 42E is going to be Trevor Ellingson. On his outside, the 14 of Jonathan Finley. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 21 of Carson Groniger. On his outside, the 40 of the young gun, Akola Harris. Starting shotgun tonight, going to be the 6 of Corey Henson. Looking for a little bit of green flag action. Keith, let me have it. And he's going to let us have it out of turn number 4. What a good start there by the 42E of Trevor Ellingson. Checking out. Says, see you later. Credit card is not overdue. I'm going into turn number 4 while everybody else is thinking about going into turn number 3. What a lap number 1 by the 42E. Oh, Groniger looks like he just dropped the drive shaft. Joker Welding and Supply caution coming on the speedway. As I called it there, right there on ShowMeDirt.tv, as we see here on the camera, as the drive shaft just popped out. Hey, kids out there in the stands, have y'all been keeping an eye out for Buck? Because, he's been... We've heard he's going to be coming out here tonight, and the game warden decided to set up a pesky trap down there on the infield for him, set up a turkey. And I don't think that's right. I think that's a little bit of entrapment. But, kids, I think we got to keep an eye out for Buck tonight. All right, we got Ellingson, Henson, and Harris out there. Oh, Finley got her fired up. Gonna wave off the start. No, hey. Down the backstretch, look at this battle for the Henson and Ellingson as they're going to battle side by side. Sorry, had to take a drink of an ice-cold beverage. Out of turn number 4, here comes Henson. Got a good run, but Ellingson going to hold on to take that lap. Good battle right here, side by side. Henson, Ellingson going to duke it out. Cole Harris there sitting in 3rd spot right now. Ellingson going to lead him a little bit in the high side of turns 3 and 4. Loving the surface here tonight. Trouble for the 42E of Ellingson, well off the pace. Back on the throttle now. Here comes Akola Harris to the inside of Ellingson. Going to slide him up the speedway. Sliders are open as Ellingson is going to come. He's got issues there in the 42E, like my ex. Right now, though, it's all Henson right now. Caution's going to Caution high off of 3 and 4. Going to bring out the Joker Welding and Supply caution as Ellingson got his window net down, pulling the helmet off, gloves are off. Not quite sure what's going on there, but the 42E was fast. Hopefully he can get it fixed and get back out here for feature time. The bumper looking to go back. Green flag racing action this time. Corey Henson, Acola Harris, Jonathan Finley, your 3 cars on the field right now. Corey Henson off to a great start. Here comes Harris down low to the speedway, getting good lap times for the youngster here. Jonathan Finley there in the 14 as well, getting good lap times here. As Henson going to come out of turn number 4, going to lead another one here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Acola Harris there trying different lines. Went low. Now this lap he's going to work the middle line. What's going to work for the 40 machine? What's going to get the youngster comfortable? As Henson, your race leader, going to come out of turn number 4. Getting a little sideways down the front stretch. Got a great view right there. He's all by myself as he's going to go down the back stretch. Into turn number 4, Acola Harris, Jonathan Finley, the car's on. You know what? If you don't like my singing, my announcing 10 times better, and I hardly ever sing. So there we go. Down the back stretch, though, Corey Henson got the white flag. Into turn number 3 for the final time, coming out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air for the 6 of Corey Henson. Coming in second, the 40 of Acola Harris. And rounding out the field in third is going to be the 14 of Jonathan Finley. And Corey Henson decided to spin in turn number 2. Hey, this is a heat race win, not a feature win. We don't do that here. That's only in iRacing. USRA tuner's going to grace the speedway right now, coming out on the track. Here's how they're going to line up. Starting on the pole in the 20 is going to be Tim Day. On his outside, the 6 of David Kirkpatrick. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 23 of Nick Bradshaw. On his outside, the 90 of Robert Tosh. And starting shotgun, row number 3, the 2 of Justin Day. All right, looking for the green flag. Here they come out of turn number 4. Kirkpatrick missed the start cue there. Day's going to start running off. 3 wide, Tosh. Oh, big contact into 1 and 2. At turn number 4 right now, your race leader, the 20 of Day, Kirkpatrick, and Bradshaw going to be your top 3. Day in 4th. Robert Tosh having some handling issues after getting collected. Did we lose a car? No, I lost track. The 20 a Day still your race leaders. They fall single file. Kirkpatrick there still sitting in second, but here comes Nick Bradshaw. There in the 23 trying to get a good run here down out of turn number 2. Nothing doing. Kirkpatrick going to drive it out of there hard. Right now, though, it is all for the 90 of Robert Tosh trying to pull off the speedway as he was collected in that turn number 1 fiasco. But here comes Bradshaw, Justin Day, all over the back bumper of the 6 of Kirkpatrick. Tim Day right now checking out. Oh, we're looking to be almost 3 wide out of turn number 4. Not quite there. Kirkpatrick as they come buzzing down the front stretch. He's got his hands full. Justin Day right there in the 2 to the back bumper there. Bradshaw shuffles back to the 3rd spot, but right now your race leader going to get the 1 to go, the 20 of Tim Day, all by himself. Kirkpatrick there holding off a charging Justin Day and Nick Bradshaw, but down into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4 for the final time. Heat race action, the 20 of Tim Day. Who's it going to be for 2nd and 3rd down the turn number 4? Kirkpatrick, Justin Day, and Nick Bradshaw going to round out your field. And the drone of Nathan Warson going to come in 2nd. All right, your tuners class. Heat race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole in the 51F, going to be Levi Felton. On his outside, the 93 of Daniel Barton. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 51 of Monty Barkley. On his outside, the 17J of J.C. O'Brien. Flags in the air, here they come down the front stretch. Felton and Barton going to go side by side in a 1 and 2. Down the back stretch, though, Daniel Barton going to get a good run down the back stretch. Oh, he's got a good fast 1 tonight. Does he go into turn number 3? Felton right there behind him. And here the 51 of Monty Barkley right there. J.C. O'Brien as well. Barton going to lead lap number 1. Felton is there still trying to go to the high side. Nothing doing. Going to look to the low side. At a turn number 2, not much doing there either. Down the back chute, they're going to go. Into turn number 3, Daniel Barton trying to hold off Levi Felton, who's going to try to cross him up through 3 and 4. Nothing doing there. Checked up, followed in line, single file. Felton's got to run here, trying to run the high side of the speedway. Barton going to play a little bit of defense. Good driving here by the 93 of Barton as they're going to shoot down the back stretch of the speedway. Monty Barkley says, you guys can duke it out. I'm going to let you 2 spin, and I'm going to go ahead and take that lead. As they come out of turn number 4, though, right now, Daniel Barton still got about a car length lead. Down the back stretch, though, Daniel Barton still your race leader. Levi Felton all over the back bumper. Gets a good run here in the entrance of 3 and 4. Not much going on there, just still staying single file, trying to find that line. Daniel Barton, your race leader. Down the back chute, can he park it in victory lane at some point tonight? Later in the program, here comes Felton. Got a good run here to the inside. Going to be the 1 to go. White flag in the air. Daniel Barton's been in control from the drop of green. Down out of turn number 2, Felton had a run. Nothing doing there. Down the back stretch, he's going to open up about a car length lead. White flag still in the air as your last car crosses the stripe out of turn number 4, though. Gonna be bumper to bumper. Checkered flag for the 93 of Daniel Barton, Levi Felton, Monty Barkley, and J.C. O'Brien gonna round out your field. These guys are going to shake down their cars. They didn't make it out for their heat races. They're going to see what they can do. I'm going to give them about 3 to 5 laps here. All right, race fans. Safety crew's going to run down there and take a break. Hey, young kids out there on the track. Hey, there's somebody out there on the track we're supposed to keep an eye out for to make sure that the game warden doesn't get him. He's been spying. He's calling Keith a loser. I wonder if he sees that turkey yet. I'm wondering if he sees that turkey. Hey, remember, kids, if he gets close to that turkey, now I'm all for conservation, but I'm also for feeding your family. He's fighting the drone again. He took the lead. Here comes Buck outside of turn number 3. And here comes Buck. I just hope he doesn't see that turkey sitting down there on the infield. Yeah. Kids, y'all better tell him what's going on. He sees it. Oh, God dang. He sees it. Oh, no, he's got the gun out. He sees the turkey. Doo-doo. 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 Oh, hey, he's telling y'all to be quiet. But, guys, the game warden said he set that up for Buck. Is Buck going to listen? Doo-doo. 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 It looks like Elmer Fudd out there. Y'all kids, you better make some more noise if you want to scare Buck away. Ooh, he's stalking it. I think Buck needs to get some food for Candy and the baby. Buck, I'm no expert, but you might want to listen to these youngsters. Buck, we have it on good authority. The game warden put that out there. Get out of here, Buck. All right, you young race fans, thanks for helping us out. So the game warden ain't going to get Buck tonight. As he runs off. As we're going to take a quick intermission break here. If you want to go to concession stands, grab you something to eat, race fans, as we get ready to go feature racing here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Looking for the green flag, who's going to victory lane for the first time tonight. Green flags in the air, feature racing down into turn number 1. Here they come. Muskrat, Davis going to go side by side out of turn number 2. Here comes Donnie Miller, Joshua Luce going to be your top 4. Right now, though, the top 2, they're going to be Davis and Muskrat side by side out of turn number 4. Throttle in lap number 1, going to go to 56 of Margaret Davis. Muskrat there on the high side, trying to get a little bit of momentum there on the back stretch. Davis going to try to slide at the speedway, nothing doing. Miller right there. Lewis still going to smoke us out like Cheech and Chong. Down the front stretch here comes Davis, going to be a race leader, tiptoeing through the tulips. Down out of turn number 2. Here comes Donnie Miller to the inside of Muskrat. Davis got a little squirrely out of turn number 2. Oh, man, throw a blanket over your top three drivers right now as they are slicing and dicing. Here comes. Oh, Muskrat to the outside. He's going to take the lead over Mark Davis. He made a 3-wide out of turn number 4, but here comes Davis to the backside to the inside. Oh! Mark Davis is having trouble there in the 56. He's going to try to cross over Donnie Miller to the inside there for the second spot. Muskrat's going to be a race leader. Going to drag race Donnie Miller in that second spot. Mark Davis going to come out of turn number 2, throttling it up. He's got a little issue on corner exit out of turn number 2. Got a good run right here, though, for the 56 on the inside of the 41. Joshua Lewis right there sitting in 4th spot, still smoking us out. Like Shaggy and Scooby, man, like I need a snack. Down the backstretch, here comes your race leader, Michael Muskrat, with a battle. Go, we got trouble. 1 and 2. There's going to be the 32 of Jim Button going around there. All by himself. Jim Button going to go around there. Going to bring out the Joker Weldon Supply caution. Five laps and 10 to go. Michael Muskrat's going to be your race leader, looking to go to the green flag. Here they come out of turn number 4. Oh, Muskrat got a good stop, and here comes Miller and Davis. That's to the back bumper. Davis going to try to slide. What happened there? We're going to go to the Midwest Sheet Metal Instant Replay with the Joker Welding and Supply caution flag coming back out. As Joshua Lewis spun all by himself. The 7 of Joshua Lewis spun. We're going to get them stacked and packed here again. Mark Davis getting the call to pick his lane, going to the low side of the speedway. We got debris right here on the front stretch. All right, looks like we got the debris cleared. Looking for the green flag here. They come out of turn number 4. Muskrat off to a great start. Here comes Davis to the inside of Miller, slicing and dicing right now down the backstretch. Davis got a good run here to the inside of Muskrat. Oh! Big contact down the backstretch. Joshua Lewis trying to do the 2-for-1 special. Gonna bring out the Joker Wellness Supply caution again. Joshua Lewis trying to do the 2-for-1 special and got caught with a little bit of loose change. As he got sandwiched between Button and Hall, and the 32, Jim Button, they're going to have a flat there. Tough break for him tonight. As Button will go pit side. Tire coming down the top of turn number 1. Holy smokes, where'd that thing come from? I think it came off the 32 of Button's car, but there on the bottom of turn number 1, there's a random tire. Hey, that tire down there in turn number 1, though, that could be kind of interesting. I think we should leave an obstacle course on the track. And just like that, the tire is out of turn number 1. Single file restart until the green comes out. When the green flag comes out, it's no holds bars, cage match. We've already been having that bumping and banging kind of style night tonight. We're rolling a few laps here to let the 32 and Jim Button get a tire change there. Good job by his pit crew to get him done. Lights are off. Let it go back green. A flag, a race in action this next time by Michael Muskrat, Mark Davis, Donnie Miller going to be your top 3 right now. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Here they come. Going to stomp the throttle. Mark Davis got a good start here out of turn number 1. Here he comes to the inside of Muskrat one more time down the backstretch. He's going to get him. Going to open up about a car length lead down the back, shoot into turn number 3. Muskrat and Miller going to bring it in hard. Yeah, out of turn number 4, though, Mark Davis been in this position before. He's got a couple tough-nosed drivers right behind him all over that back bumper. Mark Davis there in the 56 down the back chute going to lead. Here comes Donnie Miller getting around Michael Muskrat. Here comes Muskrat to the high side of the speedway. Miller going to take the second spot. into turns 1 and 2. Mark Davis going to slide through with ease, but here comes the Muskrat Miller battle. Right now down out of turn number 4. Cross flags halfway through this one. Still the battle for second is there between Donnie Miller and Muskrat. Muskrat to the high side of the speedway. Miller's going to jump all over that opportunity and try to get a drive in hard here on the low side of turn number 3. Muskrat going to return the favor, driving in high out of turn number 4. And Donnie Miller going to slide up and take that second spot solidly. Can he reel in your race leader? Down into turn number 3 goes your race leader. That's on 56 of Mark Davis. Out of turn number 4. He's going to lead another one. Donnie Miller, Michael Muskrat going to be your top 3 out of turn number 4. Then we got another battle going on the speedway. That's going to be the 53 of Danny O'Neill, and Joshua Lewis has worked his way back up into the top 5 as Mark Davis right now is all by himself like the chess club president on prom night, as he's going to come out of turn number 2 and have almost a straightaway lead on the 41 of Donnie Miller, who had a good 3 to 4 lap battle with Muskrat and just gave enough time for Davis to pull away and get that separation. Down out of turn number 2, though, here comes your race leader. Laps are ticking down. Muskrat trying to reel back in the 41. Here comes Lewis to the inside of the 53 of Danny O'Neill. Got a good battle going on back there, as the field has spread out right now, but multiple racing lanes as Muskrat trying to do a little bit of high side hustling down the back stretch. Turn number 4, the doctor's jacket's in the air. All he's got to do is hit his marks. The 56 of Mark Davis coming out of turn number 2 for the final time. Into turn number 3. Got plenty of time, got plenty of space, gonna smash the gas and head to outer space. The 56 of Mark Davis going to victory lane. Donnie Miller and Michael Muskrat gonna be your top 3. Congratulations to Mark Davis down there in victory lane. But right now it's time for your Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Modified main event. Starting on the pole, the 45, Cole Cheevers. On his outside, the 32 of Smokin' Joe Francis. Row number 2, starting on the inside, the 5C of Brian Cook. On his outside, the 64 of Peter Richardson. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 4 of Caleb Rhodes. On his outside, the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. Row number 4, starting on the inside, will be the 41 of Paul Scott. On his outside, the 25 of Billy Jones. Row number 5, starting on the inside, will be the 68 of Clinton Betts. On his outside, the 4C of Braden Connor. Row number 6, starting on the inside, will be the 21 of Mason Rodden. On his outside, the 7C of Derek Cook. Row number 7, starting on the inside, the 05, Cheyenne Bowman. On her outside, the 27 of Anthony Greenplate. Row number 8, starting on the inside, the 5H of Austin Huntley. On his outside, the 57H of Richard Hines. Row number 9, starting on the inside, will be the 62M of Jimmy Burris. On his outside, the 6 of Corey Henson. And starting shotgun in row number 10, the 343G of Joshua Gerber. These are your cars and stars for your main event tonight, for your Norris Logging Midwest Mod main event. Race fans, it's showtime! Lights are off. Looking to go green, a flag racing 19 cars deep. Colt Cheevers, Joe Francis, Brian Cook, Pete Richardson, the front 2 rows. Looking for the green flag at a turn number 4. Throttling it down, here we come. Okay, we got through the backstretch. Here comes Colt Cheevers there in the 45. Got a good run. Brian Cook, Joe Francis, Muhlenberg, and Richardson, your top 5 right now. Going to be sliced. Oh, Cheyenne's going to spin. Turn 3. Oh, another one going around. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gonna bring the Joker Welding and Supply caution flag out for the first time. Cheyenne Bowman getting a little loose. Nobody made contact with anybody. Everybody swerved to clear. Cheyenne Bowman going around there in the top of turn 3. The 57 there of Hines swerving to miss. Green flags back in the air. Single file race start for him this time. Colt Cheevers onto a good one. Down out of turn number 2. Cheevers going to lead him down the back stretch. Here comes Richardson trying to get to the back bumper of Joe Francis. As the field's going to come out of turn number 4. Cheevers trying to pull away early here. But here comes Smoking Joe Francis, the inside Cook. Got a good run here. Peter Richardson to the back bumper. Muhlenberg as well. Multiple lane speedway. Look at the work that the crew has done here tonight. 3 lanes of racing. Running the high side. As Cheevers right now down the back chute. Got a good run here in the 45. Joe Francis Cook. Richardson got a good run here to the inside of Brian Cook there for that 3rd spot there in the 64. As he ran away in his heat race earlier now. Oh, hold on. Cook. Oh, slams right into Muhlenberg. Got a little squirrely. Muhlenberg got a good run here out of turn number 2. Gonna keep it together, go down the back chute right now as the field has stretched out. As the 343 G of Gerber gonna be going a lap down as Joe Francis gonna get around him. Muhlenberg off the pace for the 33. On the low side of the speedway, he's got looks like a left rear flat. We are got 5 laps in, but the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. Joker Welding and Supply caution out on the speedway right now. The 32 of Joe Francis down there in the hot pit there in turn number 3, getting a little bit of a quarter panel report. Oh, the 25 of Billy Jones. Gonna need a hook. Gonna need a hook. Down here to, oh, maybe not. He's gonna try to drive it off. Tough break for the 25 of Billy Jones, having a strong run here tonight. Right now it's Colt Cheevers, Joe Francis, Peter Richardson, Brian Cook, and Caleb Rhodes going to be your top 5. Gonna get them bumper to go back green flag race in action. Colt Cheevers, your race leaders. Joe Francis got something for him here on the restart. Cheevers has been running away every green flag lap he's had. Richardson's within striking distance. Here we go. Down the backstretch, Colt Cheevers still going to open up a good little gap here of a lead. Oh, got contact in the middle of the field. Everyone's going to keep driving. Oh, they're hooked together. Huntley and Paul Scott got hooked together, and Huntley is going to stop there on the backstretch. Joker Welding caution going to come out there in the 41. Oh, sorry, Paul Scott. There's going to have a right rear flat on the 41. Lots of damage to the 5H right there. His nine's going to be done. Looks like that whole left front is... They got hooked together. Just a racing deal there. They made a little bit of contact. Got hooked together and just couldn't get apart. We're probably going to need the wrecker. All right, looks like we're getting everything cleaned and cleared here. All right. Couple flat tires that they're going to give them a couple laps for. Just been a lot of carnage tonight here with your Norris Logging and Midwest Modified main event. Colt Cheevers, Joe Francis, Peter Richardson, Brian Cook, Caleb Rhodes going to be your top 5. We started with 17. We're down to 10. All right, looks like he's making his way back onto the speedway. All right, we got the tire change here on the 4 seat. We're going to get back to green flag race in action. He's going to tag the back of the field. Lights are going to go off. We're going to get them snugged up. Going to keep them single file. Green flag back in the area. Norris Logging Power Midwest Modifieds. Colt Cheevers, Joe Francis, Peter Richardson right now. Your top 3. Down the mash race, they're going to start slicing and dicing. Colt Cheevers riding a wheelie like he's got a dirt bike out there in that front end. And at turn number 4, he's going to come out. Here, Francis, Richardson, Cook. Here comes the other Cook on the inside of Rose, looking to get to the top 5. Oh, the 4C going around. Cheyenne was starting to spin. She kept her going, but the 4C of Braden Connor had nowhere to go and spun her out. Your Joker Weldon Supply. Caution flag coming out. All right, looking for the green flag. Cole Cheevers, Joe Francis, Peter Richardson, your race. Top three. Green flag is in the air. Here they come rumbling down the front stretch. Cole Cheevers, a man on a mission right now in that 45 machine coming out of turn number 4. Here comes Richardson trying to get a good beat here on the inside of Joe Francis. Oh, the top 3 cars still got a battle, but right now here comes Richardson trying to get around Smoking Joe. Oh, what a battle we got here. They come as we got another caution. Cheyenne Bowman. And the 68 there of Clinton Betts going around there in 1. So, race fans, it's going to be a green, white, checkered. Green. The 05 Cheyenne Bowman going pit side. The 68 there of Clinton Betts. Cheevers, your race leader. Joe Francis, Peter Richardson, still your top 3. Brian Cook, Caleb Rhodes, your top 5. right, lights are off. Gonna go back to green flag racing. Gonna get them bumper to bumper. Colt Cheevers, Joe Francis, Peter Richardson, Brian Cook, Caleb Rhodes, your top 5. Out of turn number 4, green flags in the air. Colt Cheevers, not off to as great of a start as he has. Here comes Rose to the inside of Cook. Had a good little run there going down into the back stretch. Colt Cheevers trying to hold off Joe Francis, Peter Richardson trying to get around. So we got a 1 to go. Down into turn number 1. Colt Cheevers holding off. Here comes Peter Richardson to the inside of Francis. Nothing doing there through 3 for the final time. Colt 45 for the checkered flag. Francis in second, Richardson in third. All right, your next main event's going to be your USRA stock cars. Here's how they're going to line up. Starting on the pole in the 7, William Garner. On his outside, the 41 of Brian White. Row number 2 on the inside will be the 5 of Robert White. On his outside, the 50 of Daryl Hurt. Midway makes some noise for the 45 of Colt Cheevers. Row number 3, starting on the inside, is going to be the hypnotist of Mason Beck. On his outside, the 71 of Peyton McDowell. And starting shotgun in the number 9, the Mark Simon. And for the green flag, 15 laps going to be the distance, and here they come out of turn number 4. Brian White there on the outside of Garner, got a good run here. Here comes the other White down the back stretch. Oh, it's double vision. It's White and White here, going to be 1 and 2 coming out of turn number 4. Garner there sitting in 3rd, Mason Beck in 4th. Oh my goodness, what a good start to this one. Here comes Garner, here comes Beck, here comes Mark Simon. All right, now though, it's the 41 of Brian White, your race leader. Starting to pull away from Robert White there in the 5. Garner to the back bumper of him, Beck to the back bumper of Garner. Simon in the back a little bit. Oh my goodness, that could have been treacherous. Your top 5 right there, slicing and dicing, throwing them sideways and looking gorgeous out of turn number 4. Brian White down the backstretch is going to have a little bit of company here with Robert White. Coming out of turn number 4, double vision. Oh, Robert White right there on the inside of Brian down the back chute. They're going to go. William Garner says, I hope they take each other out. Garner going to go to the high side of the speedway, going to carry some momentum with them, and here comes Robert White. Oh, my goodness, look at this close race we got going on right now, side by side, White and White. Here comes Robert White to the inside down the back chute. He's going to go into turn number 3, going to slide through 3 and 4. New race leader. Robert White to the race lead, trying to, here comes Mason Beck, the hypnotist. Side by side, they're battling for 3rd with Garner. Oh, what an absolute feature race we got going on right now. Slicing and dicing everywhere you look. Robert White, your race leader. Brian White. Mason Beck in a slide job. Gonna make it stick out of turn number 2. Up to the 3rd spot. The Hypnotist putting on a good run right now. Working his way up from the 5th spot. Sitting there in 3rd. Right now, it's all the white and white show. Here comes Beck trying to get a good run to the back end of Brian White there in the 41. But right now, your race leader, the 5 of Robert White. Going to come out of turn number 4. Another lap going to be put down in the books of White leading the race. Robert White getting a little bit of cushion here as car comes. Oh, Brian White had to check up a little bit coming into turn number 3. He's going to open up a pretty good gap here for Robert White. As they top 4 cars throw a blanket on them all over the speedway right now. Here comes Robert White, Brian White, Mason back to the back bumper of Brian White. Got a lot of slicing and dicing going on right there. Coming out of turn number 4, another lap going to go to the 5 of Robert White. Mason Beck all over the back bumper of Brian White. Garner right there as well. Your top 4 have accordion all the way around the speedway with each other. White, Beck, Garner. Brian White gets a good run on Robert White into 1 and 2, then nothing happens. Down out of turn number 4. White flags in the air. It's checkers or wreckers. Robert White, your race leader. Brian White got everything he can do. Here comes Mason back to the inside. Nothing doing there. Down into turn number 3 for the final time. Your race leader. Robert White going to slide out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Robert White going to go to victory lane. All right, your Spectrum Designs late model main event getting ready to roll out onto the track right now. And here comes Buck. Ooh, look, Buck and Keith are going to have a little oh, look at this. If you guys remember a few weeks, he's calling Keith a loser. Keith's calling him a loser back. Buck's showing Keith his bum. Hey, Buck just black flagged Keith. Is that possible? All right, it's time for your Spectrum Designs late model main event. Starting on the pole, the 14W of Dustin Walker on his outside, the 52 of Stephen Price. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 00 of Dylan Bates on his outside. The 221 of Jerry Brown. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 74 of Kyle Bates on his outside. The 13W of Trent Wynn. Row number 4, starting on the inside, will be the 4A of Dustin Atkinson on his outside. The 16 of Rick Brown. Row number 5, starting on the inside, will be the 5 of Rendell Ames on his outside. The 5JR of Noah Ames. And starting shotgun, the 13 of Joey Smith. Getting for the green flag, late model style. Here they come, gonna rumble down into turn number 1. Walker off to a good start there. Here down the backstretch, Dylan Bates going to be there in that second spot. Stephen Price, Dustin Atkinson, Trent Wynn. Wasting no time, going to do the high side truffle shuffle. Down into 1 and 2, your race leader, Rendell Ames, getting a little squirrely. Going to run it down on the low side of the speedway. We're going to stay green flag racing. Down out of turn number 4 right now, your race leader is going to be the 14W of Dustin Walker. But we got a good battle going on through the rest of the field. But here comes Dylan Bates in the 00, making a good run. He's to the back bumper of your race leader out of turn number 4. Stephen Price pulling into the infield. End of the day for the 52 as here comes Bates making a run for the lead. Made a power move into turn number 3. Walker trying to return the favor. Nothing doing. New race leader. Oh, out of turn number 2. It's still going to be Bates, your race leader. Trent went up to that 3rd spot. Dustin Atkinson right there with him. Oh, what an absolute feature we got going on right now. Late model style with Dylan Bates being your race leader. Dustin Walker, Trent Wynn, Dustin Atkinson, and Rick Brown, your top 5. Your race leaders are coming out of turn number 4. Laps are ticking down late model style. Trent Wynn bobbled it a little bit in front of Dustin Atkinson there. We got a good battle going on right now. Your top 4 cars. Atkinson going to do his signature power move. Nothing doing there on the top side for the 4A. Down the back chute though with a 00. Dylan Bates going to be your race leader. Atkinson power move inside of Trent Wynn, taking that 3rd place spot. Right now though, it's all a 00. Bates going to be your race leader. The 5 junior of Noah Ames. We're going to be the first car a lap down that's still on the speedway. Dylan Bates going to go to the low side of the track, trying to get away around him. Racing hard here with lap traffic. Can that help close the gap for Dustin Walker there sitting in 2nd? Bates is going to clear him. Walker's going to clear him. But is there enough time for him to reel him in? Down the back chute, the field's going to go into turns 3. You have Bates, Walker, Atkinson, and Wynn, your top 4 right now as they are on the track. And they are everywhere. Again, tough break for the 52 of Stephen Price as he watches the rest of the race from the infield. One of the best seats in the house, if you do ask me. Oh, trouble for Trent Wynn in the 13, pulling to the infield. Oh, got it back under fire. He says, I still want to keep running. Right now, though, it's all the 00 of Dylan Bates down the back chute. He's going to go into turn number 3. Now he's just having fun with it. White flag in the air. 1 more to go. The 16 of Rick Brown goes around. Hey, that one rhymed, but we're staying green flag, or white flag in this condition. Bates and Bates out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Dylan Bates. Car spinning into the bottom of turn number 2. Congratulations to Dylan Bates. Going to burn one down here on the front stretch. That didn't work out as planned. Getting the win here tonight. Great run here for the 00 of Dylan Bates. As we get ready for your J2 cars, USRA B Modified main event. Here's how they're going to line up. Starting on the pole in the 65, Chris Jackson. On his outside in the 68, Donnie Betts. Row number 2, starting on the inside, is going to be the 9 of Sam Petty on his outside. The 6 of Jay Flynn. Row number 3, starting on the inside, is going to be the 1B of Bobby Williams on his outside. The 71C of Tim Killemans. Row number 4, starting on the inside, is going to be the 18H of Trent Harrison on his outside. The 16M of Brian Myers. Looking for the green flag. Here we go. J2 cars. USRA Modifieds. Oh, slicing and dicing. Sam Petty up to the second spot. The 1B Bobby Williams right there on the inside of Petty. Getting a good run. Chris Jackson says battle it out, folks. And here they come in the 1 and 2. 3 wide. Here it comes. The 18H of Trent Harrison on a good run here down the back chute into turn number 3. Oh, out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Here they come. Chris Jackson, Sam Petty. Really good racing right now on the top. Oh, Harrison got up into the wall. Flynn checked up. Myers checked up. Can they make something happen now? Oh, Myers. Somebody call Alfred. Batman has spun out. Somebody call Alfred. We're going to go to the Midwest Sheet Metal Instant Replay with the Joker Welding and Supply caution flag coming out, as Myers just sent it in a little too hard, and the Batmobile went around. Alfred's got to send in an extra suit. Looking for the green flag. Chris Jackson's been in control from the drop of green. Here they come out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air rear. J2 cars. USRA Modified main event. Sam Petty the inside of the 1B of Bobby Williams down the back chute. Here comes Trent Harrison in the 18H to the inside of Williams. Sam Petty having a good run here right now, running a solid second, but right now it's all the Chris Jackson show. Harrison got a good run on Williams, looking for that third spot. That 18H has got her hooked up and ready to go tonight, folks. As the field's going to come out of turn number 4, Chris Jackson, Sam Petty, Harrison going to be your top 3. Here comes Brian Myers, the Batmobile to the inside of Betts, blend to the high side. Look at the lanes we have here at the mighty Midway Speedway. Laps are ticking down. Chris Jackson getting to the midline of the racetrack right now. We got a good battle here for third between Williams and Harrison. Slicing and dicing right now, side by side racing. Harrison going to hold on to that third spot. But Williams going to drive back in low here through 1 and 2. Nothing doing, not going to stick. Down out of turn number 4. Here comes your race leader, Chris Jackson. Sam Petty trying to reel him in. The eye test, Chris Jackson's just a tick faster than what Sam Petty's running, but Harrison's going to get a good control on that third spot as he gets around Williams. Myers there running in that fourth spot. Sorry, the fifth spot. Williams in the fourth spot. You gotta blame the lack of sleep, folks. Chris Jackson is your race leader as he's gonna slide through 1 and 2. Sam Petty a little off the pace. Here comes Harrison. Trent Harrison in the 18H has got a good run here. Right now, Chris Jackson coming out of turn number 4. Your race leader, Sam Petty, still Trent Harrison, Williams, Myers. Clemens right there getting told that the leader car is getting to his back bumper. Out of turn number 4. White flag's going to be in the air for the 65 of Chris Jackson. Down the back stretch, he's going to go for the final time into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, checkered flag for Chris Jackson. Sam Petty, Trent Harrison, your top 3. All right, congratulations to Chris Jackson there in the 65. As we get ready for the next main event tonight, and race fans, this one has been circled as they roll out on the track right now. Race fans, here's how they're going to line up. For your Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock, starting on the pole in the 6, Corey Henson. On his outside, the L34, James Reedus. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 57D of Dalton Roberts. On his outside, the 8K of Tyler Knudsen. Row number 3, starting on the inside, the 40 of the young gun, Nicola Harris. On his outside, the 88 of Robin Showers. Row number 4, starting on the inside, will be the 9 of Mike Piercy. On his outside, the 5 of Justin McDowell. Row number 5, starting on the inside, will be the 14 of Jonathan Finley. On his outside, the 6 ER of Jeff Helton. Row number 6, starting on the inside, the 42 is going to be Levi Harris. On his outside, the 42E of Trevor Ellingson. Row number 7, starting on the inside, will be the 21 of Carson Groniger. On his outside, the 53 of Richard Burks. Row number 8, starting on the inside, will be the 17 of Austin Wilson. On his outside, the 057 of Sheldon Roberts. And starting shotgun in the 1A, right there is going to be Noah Wolf. I am not seeing the 21 of Carson Groniger. Lost the drive shaft in the heat race as Chris Jackson takes that 65 back pit side. Also not seeing the 42E of Trevor Ellingson out there either. "15 cars, 15 laps." Ellingson and Groniger not starting after heat race incidents, looking for the green flag when they hit that cone in turn number 4. Here they come, gonna thunder down the front stretch. Slicing and dicing down the back stretch. They're gonna go. James Arenas out to an early race lead. Side by side behind him, Arenas is gonna like that as he can keep a little, as Knudsen and Dalton Roberts gonna be side by side. Showers Henson's. Richard Burke's going around down here in the front stretch there in the 53. Joker Welding, a caution coming out right here. We're going to watch the Midwest Sheet Metal instant replay. Oh, man. So the 40 of Akola Harris was just coming around the corner and spun it, caught the rear fender of the 53. Here we see the Midwest Sheet Metal instant replay again. You watch the back out of turn number 4. Akola Harris starts spinning, cuts down to the low side of the speedway, gets in the back bumper of the 53 of Burks. Right now, James Reedus is your race leader. The 8K of Tyler Knudsen, the 57D of Dalton Roberts, the 88R Robin Showers, Corey Henson are going to be your top 5. Knudsen picking the low line. Lights are off, looking to go green. Green flags back in the air. Maca, Doodles, Power Eye, Pure Stocks down the front stretch. Here they're going to go. It's Reedus to an early race lead. Still Knudsen to the back bumper. Here comes Showers, trying to make his bumper known. On the inside of Dalton Roberts goes Showers. Henson right there. McDowell, Piercy. Oh, man, throw a blanket over the top. 7 right now. Right now, though, it's all the grocery getter of the station wagon of James Reedus. Down the backstretch. Showers, oh my goodness, almost spins in front of Dalton Roberts. That could have been bad, he saves it. But now he's got a battle on his hands as he was sideways down the backstretch to the high side of the speedway. The 88R going to the high side hustle now as Reedus and Knudsen have started to pull away. Reedus, Knudsen still running first and second. Dalton Roberts there in the 57D. Caution on the speedway. The 40 of Akola Harris going around at turn number 4. Going to bring out the Joker Welding and Supply caution flag. I don't know if he's going to get that thing fired back up there. Seeing if they can push start the 40 of Acola Harris here. Tough break there for the 40 of Acola Harris. He's taking it pit side. Gonna go lights off, green flag racing next time by. James Reedus, your race leader. Tyler Knudsen, Dalton Roberts, Robin Showers, Corey Henson, Piercy McDowell. Look at the top 7 right there. As they get ready to rock and roll out of turn number 4. Stomping on the throttle. Bumping and banging. Here comes Knudsen to the inside. Got a good run to the back bumper. Arenas. Here comes Showers to the inside of Roberts. Oh, Roberts gives Knudsen a little love tap. Says, hey, buddy, I didn't appreciate that in turn number 2. I'm going to give it back to you here in turn number 4. Rita says they can battle it out. I want to get this station wagon to the grocery store. Got to get me some groceries. Into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, James Reedus out of turn number 4. Going to lead another one, Tyler Knudsen. Roberts and Showers, Henson still your top 5. Multiple lanes of racing right now around the speedway. The back of the pack, you can see the 2 and almost 3 wide. And as the 6 ER of Helton checked out of that one, said, I don't want any part of that. Here comes Reedus down the back chute. He's got a good here. Got about a 2-car length on Knudsen. Roberts here comes Showers. Oh, man, he stomped on the throttle. Cross flags, we're halfway through this one. Reedus with your race lead, but right now, look at the battle. As Showers and Dalton Roberts there in the 57D going to be duking it out for that 3rd spot. Reedus still your race leader. Knudsen trying to reel him in. Levi Harris getting high on the backstretch. And he's going to make contact with Burks. Hit the infield tractor tire. We're going to stay green. As I catch up where the leaders are, as Showers is bumping the back bumper of Dalton Roberts, trying to find a lane around him. Down the back chute, Reedus checking out. Looking like me when I am done with a Chinese buffet full of myself. And the turn number 1, Knudsen trying to find a different line to reel him in. Showers and Roberts still duking it out. Here comes McDowell, the inside of Henson. Nothing doing there. As Reedus now has lap traffic to deal with the 057 of Sheldon Roberts as he gets around him. Down out of turn number 2, the race leaders are going to go. Jonathan Finley, the next car, getting ready to be a lap down is Reedus. Coming out of turn number 4. Reedus trying to hold off Knudsen. Looks like he's reeling him in a little bit here as Reedus tries to get around Finley, feathering the throttle down the front stretch. Doctor's jacket in the air. James Reedus is led from the drop of green. Down the back chute into turn number 3 for the final time. And at turn number 4, one of the nicest men you will ever meet. Checkered flag for James Reedus. Tyler Knudsen, and Dalton Roberts, your top three. Oh, what an absolute great run by James Reedus. As we get ready for the final main event of the evening. The USRA Tuners Midway, let him hear you, James Reedus. All right, for your USRA Tuner main event, starting on the pole in the 93, Daniel Barton. On his outside, the 20 of Tim Day. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 51F of Levi Felton. On his outside, the 6 of David Kirkpatrick. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 2 of Justin Day. On his outside, the 51 of Monty Barkley. Row number 4, starting on the inside, will be the 23 of Nick Bradshaw. On his outside, the 17J of J.C. O'Brien. And starting shotgun in the 9T, Robert Tosh. Green flag and a turn number 4. No start. Even I got excited. Get it right, get it tight. I'm pretty sure that's a rap song. Those of you that can hear, Ronnie's up here beatboxing. Green a flag this time. Here they come. Tim Day down the front stretch. Going to have Daniel Barton there on the inside. Going to be side by side coming out of turn number 2. Barton's got a good run here. Tim Day's going to have his hands full right now as they come in through 3, coming out of turn number 4. Who's going to be lap number 1? Ooh, that was a close one. Down, still going to be silhouetting the eye test. Barton has got everything. Does he have enough to go the distance right now on the 20? It's Tim Day. Oh, here comes Justin Day there in the 2. They're going to tag team. It looks like Barton now with the race lead. Tim Day right there running the mid to high line right now around the speedway. Down the backstretch, they're going to go side by side. Kirkpatrick there sitting in the 4th of 41. I'm sorry, the 51 of Levi Felton right there. Barton, just like 2 prize fighters, silhouetting the whole race so far. Daniel Barton put on an absolute show. Show us Tim Day, Justin Day right there. What an absolute race this is. At a turn number 4, Tim Day to the race lead. Barton doing everything he can right now. Daniel Barton in the 93. Justin Day there in the 2. Kirkpatrick there in the 6th. And the 51F of Levi Felton going to be your top 5 right now. At a turn number 4, Daniel Barton. Going to get that one. Got a little squirrely. They made a little bit of contact. Your leaders do down the backstretch. They're going to go into turn number 3. Laps are ticking down. My goodness. What an absolute driving spectacle we have going on right now. Barton's still going to be your race leader. Tim Day, Justin Day right there, and Kirkpatrick and Felton still going to be your top 5, but right now Daniel Barton and Tim Day putting on an absolute show. Tim Day's going to try to drive it around Barton on the high side. Barton going to drive it in right there. Tim Day to the race lead. Laps are ticking down. Tim Day says, I've had enough of this. He's got about a half a car length lead down the back chute. Here comes Justin Day to the inside. Oh, Daniel Barton's got his hands full now. Down the back front stretch out of turn number 4. Tim Day still your race leader. Oh my goodness, the lap traffic almost collected your race leaders. As they fall single file, Barton might not have enough cars. Tim Day's taking the lead. Coming through 3, coming out of turn number 4. Tim Day's going to be your race leader down the front stretch out of turn number 4. He's going to go. It's Daniel Barton. Justin Day going to be your top 3. Kirkpatrick sitting in 4th, Felton in 5th. The front stretch, Tim Day's your race leader. Justin Day to the 2nd spot there in the 2 car. Daniel Barton had an absolutely phenomenal run, shuffled back to the 3rd spot. Out of turn number 4, Doctor's jacket in the air. 1 to go. It's Day Barton. Sounds like a football player. Going down the back stretch, Tim Day, Justin Day, Daniel Barton. The final time for the final feature. Justin Day trying to make a run out of turn number 4. Checkered flag for Tim Day. Oh man, Felton and Kirkpatrick. Big contact between those two. Oh, Kirkpatrick just punts Felton. Oh, well. That escalated quickly. Race fans, make some noise for your USRA tuners. Main event winner, Tim Day. Congratulations to Tim. Race fans, everyone be safe going home. We'll see you right here next week at the mighty Midway Speedway, Lebanon, Missouri. Everyone drive safe. From all of us here at Midway Speedway, have a great night. Be safe, and we'll see you next time right here.